Coming to you live here from Round Rock, Dell CTO Lab. I'm here with Don Walker. Don, how are you?
Not bad.
Cool. So let's just start with who you are, what do you do, and where do you work in Dell?
Okay, well, I'm Don Walker. I work for the Dell Enterprise CTO team. My primary responsibilities is open source cloud.
And so if we double click on open source cloud, what all does that entail?
It covers the entire span of anything related to cloud technology, particularly in the open source community. OpenStack, containers, and any technology that directly relates to the solution in open source cloud technology. Networking technologies that are specific to the cloud solution, storage solutions that are directed towards the cloud solution stack, covers every bit of it.
Cool. And so you also said within the larger context, you're within the CTO office. What does that mean? What does CTO office do at Dell?
Yeah, so we do a number of things, primarily assess and evaluate technologies, but it's not just the technologies. We assess and evaluate the new technologies. We also assess and evaluate companies that are starting up and existing third-party companies out there that are working on those related technologies. And we look at their products and do an assessment and evaluation of their products as well.
Well, cool. So speaking about assessments, evaluations, and other companies, we're working with a company now called Joyent. Can you explain what we're doing with them?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got this project that we're a bit excited about. We're here with Joyent. So Joyent has a particular cloud platform solution that encompasses a variety of OS virtualization and machine virtualization. On their OS virtualization side, their new Triton offering supports both Docker containers as well as a native infrastructure container based around Solaris zones. They also support, on the machine virtualization side, running typical VMs under KVM.
Cool. And so what are we doing with them?
So we're doing an evaluation of their new Triton platform in general, but in particular, we're also looking at what it takes, what are the challenges, what is the process to take existing software products and port those products into the container space, into the microservices space. Right now what we've got teed up is a project, our active services manager, we're going to use, once we get our Joyent Triton platform set up, we're actually going to follow up with that and look at what it takes to re-architect ASM and move it into the container microservices space and run that on the Joyent platform.
Very cool. And then just to conclude with, because I know we're going to do a deeper dive into what you set up, but can you just give a high-level overview of what we've set up here in the lab?
Yeah, absolutely. So here in our CTO lab, we've got, we set up a minimalist full data center sort of a configuration. But so by minimalist, we've got two nodes. We've got a Joyent, what's called a head node, which runs the Triton services. And then we'll have a single compute node, and that is contrasting that to what might be an all-in-one sort of an installation where I just install the entire Triton platform on my laptop, for instance. That's not what we're doing. We're trying to replicate in a microcosm sort of fashion what you would actually see in a full enterprise data center. We're going to run that on Dell hardware, of course. We've got a couple of R730s that we've got set up and configured to run Triton in particular, and some of the Dell Force 10 switches, the couple of S6000s.
Nice. Well, in the next video, you can walk us through this in greater detail. But Don Walker, I wanted to thank you.
Thanks.